Flying aircraft carriers, a real staple of sci-fi, but in reality, they're a piece of history. Welcome back to Topic of the Day, and today we're talking about the Akron and the Macon, America's flying aircraft carriers. After the end of World War I, there was one thing on everyone's mind, and that was airships, baby. Let's go. Lighter than air travel. Let's float in the sky like clouds. And airship fever had come over someone in the U.S. Navy, as they thought, aircraft carriers? What if they could fly instead of being stuck in the ocean? So in 1929, the Navy went to the Goodyear Zeppelin Corporation and asked them to make 2 airships for them. And in 1931, the world's first dedicated flying aircraft carrier came out, the USS Akron. Modeled on old German Zeppelin design, the Akron still had differences, like it used helium to fly and not hydrogen, so no big boom. They also swapped out the old air-cooled engines for water-cooled engines, which is why you see those little black boxes going up the sides. Those are the radiators. Though, on the whole, these changes may have not been the best thing, because outside of the fireball hazard of hydrogen, it has a lot more lift than helium. And if a leak does form, you can produce more hydrogen in the air, unlike helium. And do I really need to point out picking water-cooled engines over air-cooled engines in the sky surrounded by air? But that's enough about Zeppelin design. I may make another video on that if you ask nicely in the comments down below. But now you may be wondering how these big balloons became aircraft carriers. Well, have you ever seen Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade? Because they kind of show this idea off in that movie. Basically, they would hook biplanes to the underside of the ship, and then would just drop them off into the sky. After they were done with the mission, they would lower a big hook on a rope and catch the planes like a trapeze stunt. Then pull the rope in and rehook the plane, refuel, rearm, and they'd be ready to go again. They even used the trapeze as the logo for the Macon because of the similarities. But sadly, these beautiful pieces of engineering were not long for this world, as the Akron would be destroyed in a thunderstorm on April 4th, 1933, killing 73 of its 76 crew, making it the deadliest aviation disaster before World War II. Then the Macon would crash off the coast of California in 1935, and that was the end of America's flying aircraft carriers, possibly just ahead of their time. If you enjoyed, please like and follow for more. Thanks for watching.